Hey YouTubers, it's Eureka Stock, aka Glenn in Australia. Just a quick update. We're going to have a look at a couple of huskies. They've come up and the owner can't look after them anymore, so we thought, well, why not check them out. They're out west. Probably an hour's drive from here, so we'll see how we go on that one. Male and female, brother and sister, which I'm a little bit concerned about because Lily doesn't like girls, so that could be rather interesting. I've suggested a meeting up in a neutral place to get them familiarised. We'll see how that one goes. Yes, I'm wearing my husky hood. Yeah, it's cold, and it's been a pretty cold morning. Saying that, still wearing a t-shirt, so as you can see, it's not winter here yet. It's only March, so winter here comes in around about April, and that's when we bung on the heaters. Apart from that, Shay, you were wondering what sort of camera I'm using at the moment. The new camera I've got is rather big. It's a Handycam, so I still use my MD80 to when I go into shops and things like that. It's just people just don't see it and just don't recognise it. The camera that I'm using at the moment, if you can take a gander of this, that's the one I've got. I think they might have stuffed up on the price, luckily, but I did ask them if it was actually right, because the camera comes with a 3-year warranty, and they actually said that it was worth about $175 plus the warranty on top of that, and they ended up giving it to me for I think it was $145, and I asked them if this was right, and they rang up the boss and they said yep, that was the right price for it. So I mean, I don't want to rip anybody off. The company I bought it off was a local company, and I know that this company wants to keep money here in the local community, so I probably have paid a bit more than the internet price, but it supports the local community, and that's what we're all here for. You guys know that. Shay knows that. You try and support where you are. I think Japan is doing well enough as it is. A percentage of my proceeds have gone back to Japan, so I'm buying this camera. So it's a win-win situation, so we'll just try and keep it real. We'll see how we go with these 2 huskies. I tried to adopt a sick one last weekend, but that ended up getting adopted out and accepted by a permanent person owner. So that's great. There's 4 dogs that we're trying to adopt out at the moment. So at the moment they're under foster, 2 I'm looking at, as I've already said, which means I will be out of the fostering picture, because I can't take any more than 3 dogs in this place. I'd be run ragged. My yard is not big enough for more than 3 dogs. That's really the limit. I've seen the guys across the road, they've had 2 large dogs and they have got no backyard. Saying that, they never took their dogs out for a walk. So they had no grass or anything like that. No. When I actually found out that they had these dogs, I was really surprised that they really had them. So when I looked at their backyard, I wasn't really that surprised. It was just dirt. It was just no grass anywhere. The property is probably, I don't know, but their backyard, 18 squares, and to hold 2 dogs in that yard 24/7 is, yeah, a bit cruel. Luckily they moved out and they moved to a bigger property, so hopefully the dogs are a lot more happier. That's pretty much all I've got here. Would have had some fantastic bike rides for you guys, but we've had a few days of wet weather. My camera is not built for water, so I couldn't risk taking those photos. There was one guy driving down the road, and this was a weird one, and the 2 cars in front of me were doing about 45k in a 60k area, and I was wondering why they were going so slow. The person in front of me turned to the left, went into a side road, and the guy in front of me was sweeping from one lane to another. It was just weird. It was on something. Just strange. So I just stayed back with the guy next to me and we just kept on going. The only other one was turning right into a street, and the next lane over, the guy decided, he was in a Mercedes, oh yeah, I own the road, I can turn right as well. So I had to stop, let him through, because he was decided to turn right. No indicator, no nothing. And I just sat on the horn. Nothing I could do. You know, if I had kept on going in my lane, I would have taken him out. That's Brisbane drivers for you. A lot of people complain about the drivers up here, and rightfully so. I drive and ride to the road rules most of the time. Very rarely I skip around that. It's just not worth the risk. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it and hopefully give you an update a bit later. See how we go. I'll see you in a bit.